Merry meet. Welcome to the Goddess Kingdom. In this video, we feature the Goddess Kingdom Protection Spell Gift Set. The Goddess Kingdom Protection Spell Gift Set includes all altar tools needed to perform this powerful spell and can be found on the Goddess Kingdom website in the link below this video. This powerful protection spell can be performed for numerous reasons, including protection from spiritual harm, a curse or hex, malevolent entities and negative energy, bad karma, poor health or misfortune, or for any other reason that may require cleansing and protection. All items included in the Goddess Kingdom Protection Spell Gift Set have been cleansed, consecrated, and enchanted before shipping to your address. The skill level for this spell ritual requires knowledge of creating a sacred circle. In this video, we will demonstrate how to create a sacred circle. Please watch our video, Creating a Sacred Circle. If you would like to learn more on how to summon the four quarters and create a sacred circle to perform other spells and rituals. To begin, a protection spell should be performed during a waxing moon, a new moon, or full moon. A cleansing is also recommended before casting any kind of spell work. Within performing this ritual, you will cleanse your aura using sage. We will first begin by setting the altar for this ritual in a proper manner. When setting up your altar, it is important to first determine the correct direction of north using either an actual compass or using an app on your phone. Once you know the correct direction of north, remove the altar cloth from the gift box and set the top point of the pentagram to face directly north. It is traditionally proper to set pillar candles at each point of the pentagram. The Goddess Kingdom Protection Gift Set does not include pillar candles, however, you may choose to set candles of your own. Once all candles have been set around the pentagram, you may then light them, beginning with the first candle set at the east point and continuing in a clockwise direction. Next, you will remove all of the items from the Goddess Kingdom gift set. Once all items have been removed, you will next place the correct elemental item on each corresponding point of the pentagram. In some traditions, you may set an altar to rid of negative energy by starting in the west point and moving in a counterclockwise direction. However, for most spells and rituals, it is common practice to set the altar by beginning in the east point and moving in a clockwise direction. For this spell demonstration, we will set the altar in a clockwise direction. However, you may choose to set the altar in the counterclockwise direction. Either method is acceptable. Beginning on the east point, you will first set the feather as the elemental representation of the element of air. Next, on the southeast point, you will place the abalone shell and set the sage stick on top of the shell as the elemental representation of the element of fire. Continuing on to the next point, the southwest point, you will set the chime candle anointing oil. Our protection gift set includes a vial of the Goddess Kingdom Protection Spell Oil, which can be purchased individually on the Goddess Kingdom website in the link below this video. Next, on the west point, you will place the consecrated moon water as the elemental representation of the element of water. Lastly, on the north point, you will set the tourmaline pendant. The north point is the elemental representation for the element of earth. Traditionally, Wiccan salt, also called witch's salt, is placed at the north point. However, for this ritual, the tourmaline pendant will represent the north point. At the center of the pentagram, you will set the candle holder. Next, lay the black chime candle horizontally below the candle holder and set the matches beneath the candle. You are now ready to begin the spell ritual. You may choose to take a few minutes to meditate and focus your energy. When you are ready, you will begin by lighting the sage stick. Using the sage stick, you will circle your altar 3 times in the clockwise direction, either by using your hand to motion over the altar or by physically walking around your altar. Either method is acceptable. As you circle your altar in a clockwise direction, you will speak the following incantation each time you circle your altar for a total of 3 times. Cleanse the space and make it clear. Only good may enter here. Cleanse the space and make it clear. Only good may enter here. Cleanse the space and make it clear. Only good may enter here. When you are finished cleansing the space, you will now continue on to cleansing your aura. Holding the sage stick with your dominant hand, you will pick up the feather with the other hand and begin to fan the smoke towards your body. You will fan the smoke up to the top of your crown and continue moving downwards to cleanse your entire body. As you fan the smoke across your entire body, you will speak the following as many times as you please, but a minimum of 3 times. I cleanse myself, mind, body and spirit from all negativity. As I will, so mote it be. I cleanse myself, mind, body and spirit from all negativity. As I will, so mote it be. I cleanse myself, mind, body and spirit from all negativity. As I will, so mote it be. When you have finished cleansing your aura, you are now ready to cast your sacred circle. To do this, you will once again use the sage stick to circle your altar a total of 3 times in a clockwise direction. You may do this by either using your hand to motion over your altar, or you may physically walk a circle around your altar. Either method is acceptable. With each circle, you will state the following for a total of 3 times. In this place, this circle round, I consecrate the sacred ground. With golden light this space surround, all power here contained and bound. From earth, the things that manifest. From air, the things of the mind. From fire, the things that motivate. From water, the souls refined. And yet no place or time there be. Between the worlds, my word in me. Welcome, ancient ones and see. This place is sealed, so mote it be. In this place, this circle round, I consecrate the sacred ground. With golden light this space surround, all power here contained and bound. From earth, the things that manifest. From air, the things of the mind. From fire, the things that motivate. From water, the souls refined. And yet no place or time there be. Between the worlds, my word and me. Welcome, ancient ones and see. This place is sealed, so mote it be. In this place, this circle round, I consecrate the sacred ground. With golden light this space surround, all power here contained and bound. From earth, the things that manifest. From air, the things of the mind. From fire, the things that motivate. From water, the souls refined. And yet no place or time there be. Between the worlds, my word and me. Welcome, ancient ones and see. This place is sealed, so mote it be. Once you have finished casting your sacred circle, you will return the sage stick onto the shell before continuing. You will then take the moon water and sprinkle a few drops over the center of your altar and over each pentagram point using your fingertips. Next, you will set aside the candle holder and use the moon water to cleanse the candle and the tourmaline pendant by gently pouring a few drops over the objects at the center of your altar. When you are finished, you may replace the candle holder. You are now ready to call upon the goddess of your choosing for this spell. Some examples of goddesses you may choose to call forth include Artemis, Athena, Diana, Hecate, and Isis. However, you may summon any goddesses you wish to. For this demonstration, we will call upon the goddess of force and might, Goddess Bia. You will now gather your focus as you recite the following using the name of the goddess you have chosen. For example, Goddess Bia, I call upon you now and seek your favor. Please attend me in this rite. Take a few moments to sense her presence. Take as long as you require. When you are ready, you will proceed to anoint the black chime candle, using the protection spell anointing oil. To anoint the chime candle, you will use one of two methods. One method will draw energy toward you, and the other method will draw energy away from you. For this spell, you will want to dispel negative energy away from you. Add a small amount of protection spell oil on the fingertip of your dominant hand. While holding the candle with your non-dominant hand, you will begin at center of the candle and rub the oil upward toward the top of the wick. Make certain to cover all sides of the candle. Using a few more drops of protection spell oil, you will then return to the center of the candle and work your way downward, rubbing the oil towards the bottom of the candle, once again covering all sides of the candle. As you anoint the candle, you will focus your intent for protection and speak the following. Fire burn, fire bright. I enchant this candle for this rite. Power in perfect harmony, I call divine protection unto me. You will now light and set the candle. To set the chime candle, you will tilt the lit candle and allow a few drops of wax to drip into the candle holder. Then quickly set the candle firmly inside the holder. You are now ready to welcome the goddess you wish to invoke. Take a few moments to focus before stating the following and using the name of the goddess you have chosen. For example, Hail be a goddess of force and might. Now raise your hands in the air with palms up and say the following. I request your aid, attend me in this rite. Grant me divine protection, encircle me in light. You will then take several moments to meditate and visualize the purest white light you can envision filling and encircling your body. Take as long as you require. When you are ready, you will pick up the tourmaline pendant and anoint the pendant once again using the protection spell oil in the same manner as you did the candle. Begin at the center and rub the spell oil toward the top. Then return to the center and rub the spell oil toward the bottom. As you anoint the pendant, you will say the following incantation. I enchant this amulet, this jewel of earth, to bring divine protection from all evil, hex and curse. By the power of love, by the power of light, protection is granted by this rite. Next, you will carefully pass the tourmaline pendant over the candle's flame as you state the following using the name of the goddess you have chosen. However, be very careful not to pass the tourmaline stone too close to the flame, as it will quickly get very hot. As you pass the tourmaline pendant over the candle, you will say the following using the name of the goddess you have chosen. For example, by the power of one true creatress, by the power of Bia, I declare this amulet a protector, a guardian against darkness, a ward against curse. In defense, it is true to me. As I will, so mote it shall be. Now carefully hold the pendant, making sure it is not too hot, and visualize the amulet glowing with pure white light. Envision the light filling your entire body. Take as long as you require. When you are ready, you will place the pendant around your neck and continue to visualize its white light as it grows and extends beyond your body to create a glow of protection around you. Take as long as you require. When you are ready to continue, you will say the following. I am preserved, I am supported, I am embraced by the divine. My body is guarded, my soul is defended. I am safeguarded by this pendant throughout time. There is no force, there is no power that can bring harm unto me, for I am protected by the goddess of light. As I will, so mote it shall be. Lastly, you will imagine the boundary of the white light becoming invincible and impermeable and able to deflect and protect you from all malevolent entities, negative energy and spiritual harm, all hex and curses, illness and misfortune. Take as long as require. When you are ready, you will state the final incantation. I am a child of the Creatress. By the power of Bia, I am guarded. By the power of three, I am shielded. By the power of the universe, I am protected. After you have spoken the final invocation, you may now allow the image to fade. Once the spell has been completed, you will bring your ritual to a closing and thank the goddess by stating the following. Goddesses of the moon, of the stars, and of the fertile earth and rolling seas, I am honored and thank you for blessing my circle with your presence tonight. Stay if you desire, go if you must, but know you are ever welcome in my heart. Until we meet again, merry part. You will now release the circle by making the following final affirmation. As above, so below. As the universe, so the soul. As within, so without. The circle remains open, the spell unbroken. Your spell has now been set in motion. Allow the candle to fully burn out on its own. You may wear or carry the pendant whenever you travel away from home. You may repeat the spell as often as you please. Mary part. The Goddess Kingdom.